In a stunning upset, the fearless prodigy Coco Gauff seized the crown at the 2023 Women's US Open, toppling the reigning Aryna Sabalenka, who would officially become the WTA's #1 following the tournament. Gauff's meteoric rise to glory on the hard court was nothing short of extraordinary, leaving the tennis world in awe of her unmatched prowess. Now, let's dive into the full story of this remarkable achievement. Coco Gauff's evolution in high-stakes tournaments this year has been nothing short of spectacular. In early August, she stormed through the Mubadala City DC Open in Washington, claiming the title without surrendering a single set during the tournament. It was a breathtaking display of Coco's sheer dominance. In late August, Coco delivered yet another stunning performance. At the Cincinnati Open, she reaffirmed her dominance, mirroring her Washington triumph. Though she faced a formidable challenge in the semifinals against former world #1 Iga Swiatek, Coco emerged victorious with a hard-fought 7-6, 3-6, 6-4 win. In the showdown, she squared off against the top 20 powerhouse Karolina Machova, dispatching her with a commanding 6-3, 6-4 scoreline. This was the electrifying prelude to what would unfold at the US Open. Then the US Open ignited. Coco Gauff, brimming with hope, took center stage. The tennis universe, as well as trophy-starved American sports enthusiasts, fixed their gaze upon her in anticipation.
Coco Gauff.
In a thrilling first-round clash lasting 2 hours and 51 minutes, Coco Gauff faced Germany's Laura Siegemund. Disaster struck in the initial set as Coco fell 6-3, evoking memories of her disappointing Wimbledon 2023 performance. Controversy marred the match as Siegemund repeatedly stalled between points, escaping penalties. Gauff's frustration escalated as Siegemund continued to bend the rules, eventually drawing a warning and point penalty from the chair umpire. Despite frustrations and a hiccup while serving for the match, Gauff secured her 12th victory in 13 matches since her Wimbledon exit, winning 3-6, 6-2, 6-4 against Siegemund. When asked about her match experience, Gauff swiftly responded on court, "Slow."
Slow.
In the second round, Coco Gauff faced Mira Andreeva, unleashing dominant play to storm into the US Open's third round with a resounding 6-3, 6-2 victory. Despite an early setback when Andreeva broke her in the opening game, Gauff quickly rebounded, mounting a furious 4-game winning streak to seize a commanding 4-1 lead. Her first set mastery shone in a breathtaking 21-shot rally, ending with a forehand winner. The second set echoed her dominance, securing a break to love with a scorching forehand. Gauff's impressive statistics included an 81% first serve win rate, 83% net points won, and 24 winners. Following the match, Coco shared her thoughts on Mira and the victory, remarking, "She's the type of player that if you give her something, she is going to take advantage. Today, I think I did well by making her play off her back foot." Coco's electrifying 2023 US Open tourney continued with a triumph over Elise Mertens. Despite losing the first set 3-6 and saving numerous break points, Gauff roared back to secure a remarkable 3-6, 6-3, 6-love victory, leaving spectators awestruck by her unyielding determination. Highlighted by a gripping second-set turnaround and an emphatic third-set bagel, Gauff's victory was nothing short of extraordinary. This win reaffirmed Gauff's status as a relentless force on the hard court, setting the stage for an eagerly anticipated clash with Caroline Wozniacki in the next round. In the round of 16, Coco faced her tennis idol, Caroline Wozniacki. Gauff's aggressive and resilient play prevailed, fueled by the New York crowd. Tied at 1 set apiece, Gauff broke for a crucial 3-1 lead in the decisive third set, securing her 6-3, 3-6, 6-1 victory. Her mental toughness was evident, concluding with 33 winners. This triumph, establishing Gauff as the first American teenager to reach consecutive Flushing Meadows quarterfinals since Serena Williams in 2001, marked a remarkable achievement. Coco Gauff's march to glory continued in the quarterfinals against Jelena Ostapenko, who had eliminated Iga Swiatek in the previous round. Gauff emphatically stormed into the US Open semifinals with a 6-love, 6-2 victory in just 67 minutes. She dominated from the start, racing to a 4-love lead in the first set as Ostapenko struggled with errors. While Ostapenko managed to notch a game in the second set, Gauff's relentless play and efficient breakpoint conversions maintained control. A spectacular rally and a well-executed winner sealed Gauff's triumph, setting the stage for an eagerly anticipated semifinal clash with Karolina Muchova. I think the problem in the past in Grand Slams is that I would emotionally be drained, 6th seed Gauff said after the game. Now I'm physically fresh and emotionally fresh, and I think that just came from experience. In the semifinal, despite Muchova's arm injury and her strong record of 11 wins in 13 previous majors, Gauff took the lead by breaking her early. Gauff's precision and agility, including lob winners, gave her a commanding 5-1 lead. Though Muchova briefly narrowed it to 5-2 and served to level at 5-all, she faltered with unforced errors, conceding the set to Gauff, who capitalized on 17 of Muchova's mistakes. In the second set, Gauff led 1-love when End Fossil Fuels protesters disrupted play. Security removed 3, but the 4th glued their feet, causing delay. Gauff's relentless pressure paid off as she broke Muchova's serve with a powerful forehand, establishing a 5-3 lead. Despite a late hiccup, Gauff sealed victory after a marathon 40-shot rally, securing her final spot on her 6th match point. Coco Gauff stormed into the final, living up to the pre-tournament hype that surrounded her. Fans and celebrities gathered to witness her brilliance. Despite the challenges young prodigies face, Gauff's mental strength and maturity propelled her to the top. In the final, she battled back to defeat Aryna Sabalenka 2-6, 6-3, 6-2 in a match that lasted 2 hours and 6 minutes. For those who might not understand the gravity and significance of Coco's win, the numbers might help you. Under the weight of home expectations, Gauff's nerves were evident in the opening set, where she conceded a break in the first game. Sabalenka capitalized on Gauff's shaky start, relentlessly targeting her forehand. Gauff fought fiercely to save breakpoints, but Sabalenka secured an early lead at 1-love. However, fueled by the unwavering support of the American crowd, Gauff swiftly responded with a determined hold. Despite breaks exchanged, Sabalenka led 3-2. The coach urged Gauff's aggression, igniting intense rallies. Gauff fought for breaks, but Sabalenka held with a roar. Sabalenka secured the set 6-2, confirming her Australian Open champion status and world #1 impending ranking. Sabalenka completely controlled the first set, boasting a first-serve win rate of 73% to Coco's 45%. She unleashed 8 winners compared to Coco's meager 3, amassing a total of 32 points won, while Coco lagged with just 23. The second set marked a shift as Gauff improved her precision on serves and displayed astounding movement and anticipation, turning the match around. She fended off breakpoints early, steadily imposing herself. Gauff's incredible speed and court coverage electrified the stadium, leading to Sabalenka's mounting errors, especially on her forehand. Gauff fought tooth and nail, saving breakpoints and finally securing a break with an astonishing backhand pass. The momentum swung her away as she consolidated her lead, while Sabalenka's forehand faltered. Sabalenka's moment of brilliance, chasing down a lob and delivering a perfect reply, narrowed the gap. However, Gauff responded with unwavering resolve, ultimately forcing Sabalenka to make a costly error, securing the set. In the second set, it was Coco's turn to reign supreme. She commanded with an 81% first-serve win rate, leaving Sabalenka trailing at 62%. Coco showcased her precision with a mere 7 unforced errors, while Sabalenka struggled with 16. The points tally favored Coco with 32, while Sabalenka managed only 25. In the decisive third set, Gauff stormed ahead with 2 quick breaks, surging to a commanding 3-love lead. Her assertive play continued as Sabalenka struggled with unforced errors. Sabalenka's brief medical timeout at 4-1 couldn't derail Gauff's determination. While Gauff conceded a game, she swiftly regained her composure, sealing the set and match 6-2. After her stunning win, Gauff fell to the ground due to emotions and afterward joined her family and team in the stands. During her speech, she teased her dad for crying and playfully mentioned her brother ignoring her FaceTime call after the match. "I just want to thank all the people who didn't believe in me," Gauff also said following her match. One interesting thing though, throughout the past year, Gauff has often emphasized her aspiration to adopt a more aggressive style of play to advance in her career. However, her 2023 US Open title will be remembered for showcasing her exceptional defensive prowess instead. Gauff's final stats tell the story. She made fewer errors, 19, to Sabalenka's 46, and had better double fault control, 5-6. She also excelled at the net, with a 70% net point win rate compared to Sabalenka's 62%. Gauff clinched 83 total points, asserting her dominance. Coco Gauff's record-breaking victory at the US Open doesn't end here. She's been the sole player to defeat Sabalenka every year since 2020, claiming victories in 2020, 2021, 2022, and now 2023. Gauff joins Naomi Osaka as the second player to win the women's singles final at the US Open after dropping the opening set, reminiscent of Osaka's 2020 triumph over Azarenka. And she's the first American teenager to clinch a women's singles Grand Slam title this century, following in the footsteps of Serena Williams, who last achieved this feat at the 1999 US Open. In the Open era, Gauff becomes only the fourth teenage American to secure a women's singles Grand Slam title, joining the ranks of Chris Evert, Tracy Austin, and Serena Williams. Tennis legend Martina Navratilova assessed Coco's US Open performance and hinted at her promising future. "I don't know who those people were who were doubting her, because it certainly wasn't me. She's not stopping, so watch out, world. If she doesn't go to double digits for majors, I would be surprised if she stays healthy."